I'm doing this video because it's kind of important. This deals with the White House and security clearances. It says here, whistleblower tells Congress of irregularities in White House security clearances. So this person apparently had worked for the White House, or as is working for the White House, and told Congress of the irregularities in the White House security clearances. It says here, a whistleblower working inside the White House has told a House committee that senior Trump administration officials granted security clearances to at least 25 individuals whose applications have been denied by career employees. The committee's Democratic staff said Monday. Now, these are employees that have worked, they've been there for a very, very long time, and what they say usually goes. If they say, no, you ain't working here, or no, you don't get no clearance, it usually sticks because they know what they're talking about, and they're doing it for a very valid, specific reason. Now it says here, the whistleblower, who is a manager in the White House Personnel Security Office, I'm withholding the person's name because, and I'll explain to you why I'm doing that in a minute, but it says here, a manager in the White House Personnel Security Office told the House Oversight and Reform Committee in a private interview last month that the 25 individuals included two current senior White House officials, in addition to contractors and other employees working in the office of the president, the staff said in a memo it released publicly. Now, this is a private interview. The whistleblower came to Congress, to the House Oversight and Reform Committee last month in a private interview. So, if it's private, why is it in the news? Why is the news reporting on it? This should be taken care of internally. We do not need to know that. I understand the Democrats want to get Trump out of office. I get that. I don't want Trump to be in office either. I think he is giving aid and comfort to the enemy, and he is alienating our allies. Personally, that's what I think. Now, the memo does not identify any of the 25 individuals referenced by the person that told them this. It was reported in February that President Trump had personally ordered his chief of staff, John F. Kennedy, to grant a clearance last year to Jared Kushner, his son-in-law and senior advisor. Mr. Kelly had recorded Mr. Trump's direction to him in a memo. According to several people familiar with its contents, Mr. Trump had denied playing a role in an interview with the Times in the Oval Office a month earlier. Mr. Kelly left the White House at the end of the year. Apparently, Jared Kushner was not supposed to be getting a clearance. He had been turned down for a clearance, but Donald Trump gave him the clearance anyway. He's handing them out like it was monopoly money. The committee's staff members were told that the clearance application had been denied for a variety of reasons, including foreign influence. Jared Kushner was denied for these reasons: foreign influence, conflict of interest concerning personal conduct, financial problems, drug use, and criminal conduct. They denied Jared Kushner this for that reason, for those reasons. But Donald Trump forced them to give him a clearance anyway. Denials by the career employees were overturned by more senior officials who did not follow the procedures designed to mitigate security risks. The reason Jared Kushner was not given a clearance was because it is a security risk. America, we need to fucking wake up here. Our country is at risk. We have got an idiot in office running this country that doesn't understand what he's doing. And yes, I get it. People don't like politicians. You don't like the Democrats, you don't like the Republicans. They don't ever do what they're supposed to do. So you vote somebody in that you like. You vote somebody in that's a celebrity. This is not White House Apprentice here. This is not Presidential Apprentice. This is the United States of America, and that is the White House and the Oval Office. Donald Trump has brought the bar down so low that anybody could step over it and become president now. The White House, what little respect it had, Trump destroyed all of that. Now, it says here, the person has worked in the White House for 18 years under both Republicans and Democratic administrations, and chose to speak to the Oversight Committee after attempts to raise concerns with the superiors and the White House counsel went nowhere, according to the committee's staff account. The person tried to bring it to their attention, and nobody did anything about it. White House officials, let's see here. No, I'm getting ahead of myself here. It says that they felt right now is the last hope to really bring integrity back into our office, according to the summary that was left March 23rd. Interview with the committee staff contributed on Monday. White House officials has been concerned for weeks that the person would either speak publicly or share information that they had gleaned about how security clearances had been handled during the first half of Mr. Trump's term. The statements to the Oversight Committee, which is controlled by Democrats, are likely to increase pressure on the White House to address lingering questions about its general practices around keeping the nation's secrets in several high-profile cases. Now, I ask you, America, what do you want? What kind of America do you want? I'm talking to the people that actually still care. I'm not talking to those jet setters, those college graduates that are making $200,000 a year. I'm not talking to those people because they could give a fuck less. Really, you can. You guys just can give a crap less. The ones that actually do care about what's going on, the ones that care about politics and how America is moving forward so that the past does not repeat itself, the bad part of our past does not repeat itself, that is a dying breed. Now, my thing is, within this whole thing that I brought up, was that if people that are not supposed to get security clearances are now able to get them, why are they in place in the first place? Just do away with them. Just let everybody in there. Well, that's my 2 cents worth on that. Leave a comment at the bottom. Explain why you felt a certain way about my video. Explain what you might think about what's going on with the president. No arguing, please. Let's keep this civil. You can say what you want within reason. I'm all for freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of the press. But if you get nasty, I will boot your ass out of YouTube land, and I know how to do it. But if you leave a nice message, let me know how I did, let me know what you thought. I want to converse with you. This is our country, America. And we also deal with people outside of America. We have to help keep our friendships going. And there's other people that view my YouTube messages other than just Americans. There's other countries that view YouTube as well. And America, we need to keep friendly with other people without letting other people take advantage of us. And we need to learn to not take advantage of other people. America has a nasty habit of doing that, especially when we think we're right and we think they're wrong and they've got something that we need, so we just waltz over there and we just take it. That's got to stop also. Anyway, this has been All Things Considered, because I consider all things. Have a good night.